in my last video, I made about global change or global average temperature per decade. And we saw that from 1900 to 1909, we have 13.8. Then till 2010 to 2019, we have 14.9. This is the change, a global issue, a concern for everybody. Now, let's use this to solve standard deviation and variance. So before we solve standard deviation, we should know our variance. The square root of variance will give us standard deviation. Okay, now before we start doing this, we found mean. In my last video, we found mean to be 14.12, 14.12, this is it. So this is deviation from the mean. And what is our x? This is the x we have. So it is for 13.8 minus the mean 14.12. This will give us 0.32. Another one, 13.9 minus the mean 14.12 will give us is minus 0.22. And when we square this, and this is it, if we square minus if you square minus whatever, that will give us positive, okay? If we square this, that will give us a positive value, and that is why all these negative values, they are squared and they all turn to positive. So if you square positive, you will still get positive. So the summation of all of these is 1.2108. Mind you that this is not a grouped data, it's ungrouped data. Okay, let's proceed into solving our variance. Variance. Now, for population, variance, we have this squared equals to, and this is sum of squares over number of cases, and this is sum of squares we have is 1.2108 over n stands for 12 years. I mean 12 decades, okay? 12 decades. So it should be over 12. This is approximately, going by a calculator, this will definitely give us 0.101, okay, degrees Celsius. Okay, for sample variance, we have s squared equals to sum of squares over n minus 1, because this is sample, okay? Then this is sum of squares, there is 1.2108 over n minus 1 means 12 minus 1, this is 11. So this is approximately 0.110 degrees Celsius. Now, let's solve for standard deviation. Standard deviation. Like we said earlier, it is the square root of the sample, it's square root of the variance. So, standard deviation is equal to square root of this population variance, okay? And population variance is 0.101, okay? So we are square rooting both sides. So this is this. Then square root of 0.101 would then be approximately 0.33 degrees Celsius. Okay? When we square root this cancels this. So this will come out, and the square root of this will be 0.33 degrees Celsius. And then, what is the standard deviation for sample variance? This is square root of s squared equals to square root of the value. What is the value? 0.110 degrees Celsius. And this cancels this, we will then have s equals to, and this should be approximately 0.33. 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, and this is, by the way, stay tuned for the next video concerning range and other statistical tools. Bye for now.